Look!
911, where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened?
Your friend's not breathing.
She's dead? Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
Hey guys, Isabella Gomez filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Look!
911, where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened?
Your friend's not breathing.
She's dead? Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
And O in conference. Your Renegades come into tonight's action.
All right, folks, welcome to Ohlone College Epler Gymnasium here on the Fremont campus of Ohlone College. This is Armando Galan, your broadcast announcer for tonight's game between the visiting City College Rams and Ohlone College Renegades. Now announcing the starting five. First for the Rams, here's Coach Curran.
Union City, number 10, Amelia Sinclair. She plays the guard position. She is a sophomore, 5 feet 4 inches tall, out of Merton High School in San Francisco. Number 24, Jaden Roan. She also plays the guard position. She is a sophomore, 5 feet 9 inches tall, out of Terra Nova High School in Half Moon Bay. Number 21, Sierra Kolomatangi. And she will play the forward position. She's a sophomore, 5 feet 10 inches tall, out of Sacred Heart Prep in San Francisco. Number 23, Tallow Libressa. And to round out your starting five, she will play the guard position also, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall. She's a sophomore out of Mercy High School in San Francisco. Number 30, Amira Lama. Coach Lau is in his 8th year here at San Francisco City College. He is assisted by Eric Love and Tiffany Mariano. And now, the starting lineup for your Ohlone College Lady Renegades. She's a freshman guard, standing 5 feet 4 inches tall, out of Amador Valley High School in Pleasanton. She wears number 5, Arisa Leomiti. She's a sophomore, standing 5 feet 7 inches tall. She'll play the guard position out of Budapest, Hungary. Number 15, Diana Kramer. She's a freshman. She'll play guard position, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, out of Milpitas High School, living in San Jose. Number 23, Naomi Lacuza. And she's a sophomore. She'll play the forward position out of Livermore High School in Livermore. She wears number 30, Ashley Manuel. And to round out your starting 5, she's a sophomore. Tonight she's standing 6 feet 11 inches tall, out of Newark Memorial High School in Newark, California. She's number 1, Dana Prudente.
And thank you, Coach Curran, for announcing the starting 5 tonight for both the Rams and the Renegades. Double R's tonight. And as we enter to tonight's game between the Rams and the Renegades,
This evening, San Francisco City College.
San Francisco City College is 16-4. The Renegades are 5-14. And the Renegades have been mired in a losing streak as of late, and they want to try and rectify that right now, as a matter of fact. And no better team to do it against than City College of San Francisco, has been rolling so far this season and has been rolling in recent memory, I believe, on a 6-game winning streak. Let me check those facts real quick as we are getting ready here. It is an 8-game winning streak, as first tip is at 5:07. Possession goes to the Rams. Pass over to number 30, that's Lama. Lama gets it over to number 10, Sinclair. Sinclair gets it over to 30, that is Lama again. Back over to 21, Kalamatangi. And gets over to number 30 now, Lama. Lama in the far corner, Kalamatangi from the far left side wing, and she misses her 2-point shot. It's picked up by Arisa Leomiti of Ohlone College. Gets it over to Lakuzong on the far left side. Lakuzong back over to the wing to Diana Kramer for 3. Great job to start this game off, as the Renegade defense almost had themselves a turnover there, but Dana Prudente couldn't quite fight that one back inside, and it goes out on her. So the Rams are going to catch a break here as this pass goes out to the Persera, and Persera gets it over to 23, or sorry, no, she takes it herself. Talo takes it herself, and it goes out of bounds. This pass back over to Lakuzong is off the mark and out of bounds, and so the Rams are going to have it again. So a couple of outbounded balls to start this game so far for both teams. Underneath now in the paint is Talo again. She puts it up for 2 and she misses it. Good defense there and pressure by Diana Kramer. She forced the issue. Dana Prudente to the left side to Naomi Lakuzong. Lakuzong driving it inside now. Gonna stutter step, put herself down, and toss it back over, and it's intercepted by number 30, Amira Lama. Lama gets it over to her teammate Sinclair. Sinclair over to number 21, Sierra. And Sierra travels on the play, and it's going to be a Ohlone ball. 8:32 on the clock here as play returns back to the court. 3-0 Renegades. The Renegades want to try and keep this momentum as much as possible. Ashley Emanuel from the far right side drives it inside, puts it up for 2, misses her shot, and it is rebounded by the Rams. Amira Lama. Amira Lama gets it over to number 24, Jaden Rowan. Rowan loses control, and it gets over back to Talo. And Talo is going to give it to number 10, Amila Sinclair. Deep for a three, misses her shot, and it's rebounded by Naomi Lakuzong. 7:56 on the clock as Lakuzong is going to fade over to the right side wing. Kind of loses control here as she hands it off to Dana Prudente. Prudente going to drive it back the other way, and it's giving it to Ashley Emmanuel now. Emmanuel over to Lakuzong. Now Emmanuel back with possession now. Going over the middle, and it's to Arissa Liamidi, who's in the paint. Back over to Prudente, back over to Liamidi. Liamidi driving it inside, putting it up for two. A great job.
From Dana Prudente.
7:25 on the clock as the Renegades have taken a 5-point lead here. Stutter step inside for a 2-point shot by number 30. Amira Lama is missed, and it is rebounded. I believe there was rebounded by Dana Prudente. Gets it over to Arissa Liamidi, and Ashley Emmanuel for two.
Ashley Emmanuel.
That's our cover athlete, folks. That's her right there on the left side of your screen. Driving it inside for the first points of the game is Amira Lama for the Rams.
Amira Lama.
Makes it 7-2 with 6:50 on the clock. As Prudente passes this one over to Diana Kramer, and it gets intercepted by Amira Lama. Lama drives this one inside, puts it up for two, misses her shot, and it's rebounded by number 24, Jaden Rowan, and she hits it home. Jaden Rowan with a great play there. And a foul, offensive foul was called against Ohlone College. It was Diana Kramer, and it's her first and team first, and that is going to be a costly turnover here with the Rams gaining some much-needed momentum after starting off pretty slow and not putting up a basket through the first 3 minutes of the quarter so far. Putting it up for two is number 23, Talo. She misses her shot, and it's rebounded by the Renegades. Naomi Lakuzong fading it over to the left side wing. She gets it over to Arissa Liamidi. Arissa is going to take it to the corner and drive it inside. Gets it to Ashley Emmanuel, who's playing at the free throw line. Puts it up for two, misses her shot. 6 minutes on the clock. As this is number 30, Amira Lama driving it inside, gets it over to number 10, Sinclair. Sinclair over to 23, Talo. She misses her shot. Rebounded by 21, Sierra, and Sierra has it for two. Kolamatangi gets herself a 2-point shot there. And the Renegades, leading by 7 just 2 minutes ago, have not put up a basket since the 8-minute mark. They got to do that right now. Dana Prudente from a deep spot misses her three, and it's rebounded by number 10, Amila Sinclair, and it's put up by number 30, Mira Lama, and Lama misses her shot. It's rebounded by the Renegades. Kramer going back the other way. It is no good on the 2-point shot. Now driving it back the other way. This is number 23, Talo. Gets it over to number 30, Amira Lama for a 3-point shot, misses her shot. Arissa Liamidi with the rebound. Arissa driving this one closer to the center, gets it over to Lakuzong, who's in the wing. The right side wing for Lakuzong, trying to find Kramer inside the paint. Now she's going to drive it herself. She loses control of the ball. She's trying to fight for it, but it's picked up by number 21, Sierra. And Sierra gets it over to number 24, Jaden Rowan. Rowan misses her shot, and she loses her footing. Lakuzong behind everybody from a pass from Prudente. A layup, misses her shot. Can't miss those. As Talo gets underneath to number 21, Sierra. Sierra puts the Rams in the lead. And Kolamatangi puts the Rams in the lead after trailing by 7. And with 4:22 on the clock, this is going to be an Ohlone College timeout, 30 seconds, and we'll be back in just a sec.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously, and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
As we return back, Maisie Pimentel now in for the Ohlone College Renegades. And stepping out is Arissa Liamidi and Diana Kramer. So Erin Ta and Maisie Pimentel both back in for the Renegades. And Erin Ta gets this one over to the left side to Naomi Lacuzon. Lacuzon thought she had a shot. She's able to find Ada Prudente before she committed a traveling. Gets it over to Erin Ta. Erin Ta to Maisie Pimentel with 5 seconds on the clock. Pimentel driving inside, gets it to Prudente from the corner and misses her three. Rebounded by Maisie Pimentel. Great job by her. And good positioning as she is trying to call Erin Ta back over to her side. Gets a screen from Erin Ta and gets it over to Prudente. Prudente from the corner again for three, misses her shot. Almost rebounded by Maisie, but she's able to keep possession as it goes out of bounds on the Rams. So great job by Maisie Pimentel on the rebound department there, making sure that her teammates keep the ball here. As this pass from Prudente to Lacuzon is off the mark, and there's a scrum for the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball, and it is going to be possession Renegades. Prudente getting it over to Erin Ta. Clean pass this time as Ta gets it over to Pimentel, who gets it over to Lacuzon in the wing. Lacuzon is able to find Prudente. She was trying to put it up for a shot. Prudente now to Emmanuel. Emmanuel trying to drive it inside, but cannot quite do it. Gets it Prudente now over to Lacuzon. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Lacuzon could not put up a shot, and it gets stolen away from her. And putting it up for two is number 5, Kayla Ikuma.
San Francisco, Kayla Ikuma.
And it is now 10-7. Erin Ta faking it inside, and she travels. She was faking an inside pass to try and put up a layup for two with a nice spin move, but she traveled on the play, and that's something that the Renegades really cannot afford at this current moment in time. Number 20, Stacy Angel Haro gets it over to number 23, Talo driving this one inside, puts it up for two, able to fight her way through the entire Ohlone College defense. And Leo Caressa doing a great job so far in this game, giving Ohlone College fits inside. As this ball goes out of bounds on Ohlone College, and the Rams are going to keep possession now. 2:19 on the clock, and similar story so far to how most of these games start for these Lady Renegades, as Talo has this one for two.
That's number 23, Talo Liuparessa.
Liuparessa has done a great job already here early, as Prudente gets this one over to Pimentel. Pimentel to Lacuzon, and Lacuzon is looking for a spot here. Gets it to Erin Ta, her good friend Erin Ta from the wing. Gets it underneath to Lacuzon, and it's stolen by Liuparessa. Liuparessa puts it up for two, and it's at home. Liuparessa has had 3 of the last 3 baskets for the Rams. And now Erin Ta looking for Prudente. Back across the court to Lacuzon, to Ta, to Pimentel. And now Pimentel is going to set up this play with 1:22 left in the quarter. Prudente has it. Gets it to Emmanuel, back over to Pimentel. Pimentel driving it inside, now gets it to Ta. Ta for a deep three from the center, misses her shot. Rebounded by Emmanuel, and she lost control. And it's given to Kayla Ikuma. Ikuma gets it over to the corner. Now to number 14, Deanna Mayfield. Mayfield gets it over to her teammate. And that looked like number 5, Kayla again. And it was not. It was Rihanna Lee, and she missed her 2-point shot. Now Lacuzon from the wing gets a nice screen from Emmanuel, gets it over to Prudente. Prudente, setter step spin outside, misses her 3-point shot. Now number 5, Kayla, driving this one over the middle, and she is fouled as she is putting up her shot. No shot there, but she's going to come to the line for 2, as it was called against Ohlone College. Dana Prudente, and it is her first and team second. Coming into the game for the Renegades is going to be Diana Kramer, and Arissa Liamini. Stepping out is going to be
Kayla Ikuma, shooting 2.
Dana Prudente and Naomi Lakuzon. I don't know why I blanked out there. To the line is going to be Kayla Ikuma, and Ikuma misses her first of 2. Now for her second of 2, Kayla Ikuma. Ikuma, good. Rams lead by 10 now. As Aaron Taw has it, gets it over to Pimentel. Pimentel looking to try and pass it over to, I believe it was Kramer in the middle. No, it was Ashley Emmanuel. It was stolen by the Rams, put up for a shot by the newly entered 35. I have no idea. Tuila, that's what the name was. Emmanuel for 2. And with the final heave across the court, no good there. Let's see if I can clean up my call, as well as if the Renegades can clean up some of the play here in the first quarter. 19-9 is the score. Rams lead. We'll be back in a minute.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
This okay?
911, where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened?
So your friend's not breathing?
She's dead. Please get my mom and dad. Oh my God.
And we are back a little bit sooner than we were supposed to be, as the Rams have possession here to start the second quarter. And this is a put-up shot for 2. No good. It is rebounded by the Renegades. Diana Kramer. Kramer driving this inside, gets it to Todd. Todd driving it inside now, and she loses control of the ball. And it's picked up by Rihanna Lee, gets it over to her teammate. That is number 20, Stacy Angel Haro. And Haro, I believe, was called for a travel there. Some fighting allergies over here inside the booth. This ball gets away from Marissa Liamidi. It was a pass from Aaron Taw, and it's picked up by the Rams. A 2-point shot there by Susala Church.
Talasala Church.
As Liamidi gets this one over to the corner to Kramer, and it goes out of bounds. They're going to say possession Renegades, though, as it was knocked out by one of the Ram players. And Aaron Taw is going to take this one out. Gets it over to Arissa Liamidi, and Liamidi calls the play. She's going to fade it over to the left side, gets it to Kramer. Kramer spin inside, trying to put up a layup, and she loses control of the basketball. Somehow is able to keep it inside, and Aaron Taw had a wayward pass to her that she needed to fight back inside, and she loses control of it, and it's going to go to the Rams. 21-9 is the score here with 8:52 on the clock, as number 3 Church drives this one inside and tries to get it over to number 10 Sinclair. She does it successfully. No, that is actually number 30 Lama, not Sinclair. Now to number 35 Tulia, and Tula gets a 2-point shot.
Tuiasa
Sopo. I would have never guessed that last name. Good job on the name there, Coach Curran. As Diana Kramer is trying to pass this one back over to Aaron Taw, and it's intercepted again by the Rams, as that pass goes wayward and out of bounds, so the Renegades are going to retake possession here. And the Renegades got to be making some better passes here. I mean, just too often they're just throwing it to the wrong team. And the wrong color jersey. jerseys. Can't be having that as I smack the microphone. My bad there, folks. Pimentel has it. She's on the right side. Gets it over to Erin Ta. Erin Ta in the center. Gets it over to Kramer in the left side wing. Kramer stutter steps now. Passes to Arissa Liamidi on the far right side wing. Liamidi putting this one up for two.
Arissa Liamidi.
Church gets it over to number 30, Lama. Lama back over to Tuiasopo. Tuiasopo gets it over to number 10, Sinclair. Sinclair to number 2, Lee for 3.
Number 2, Brianna Lee.
26-11 is the score here at Ohlone College. This pass was stolen by the Rams and was in and out of the hands. Now Pimentel passes it over to Tuiasopo, and she picks it up immediately, gets it over to Rihanna Lee, who was already behind the entire defense for a layup. And just another case of the yips here. The Renegades, one of the most turnover-prone teams in the league, is really having some trouble here.
And the team's first.
Keeping possession of the basketball. As a foul was called against 3 Tusala Church, it is her first and team first. As Pimentel gets this pass, gets it over to Diana Kramer. Kramer misses her 3, and Pimentel trying to fight it inside, gets run over by Tuiasopo. And Tuiasopo forcing another turnover there. As on the way out on that missed shot there, it was touched by Ashley Emanuel, so the Rams are going to keep it. It was a missed 2-point shot there by, I believe, number 3, Tusala Church. Taking it out now is going to be number 10, Amelia Sinclair. Sinclair gets it over to Lee. Lee over to number 3, Church. Tusala Church. Stutter step spin. Misses her shot, and it's rebounded by Maisie Pimentel. Pimentel going to fade it over to the right side wing. Playing from the backcourt almost. Driving it inside, losing control of the ball as she was pressed up by number 30, Amira Lana. And Amira Lana puts it up for 2 and hits it home.
And we've got a foul on
and it was a
play.
foul called against Maisie Pimentel.
Be on number 21, Maisie Pimentel. That's her first, team first. Again, we're going to count the basket. That's number 30.
And it was her first and team first, so the basket's going to count for a 3-point play now is going to be number 30, Amira Lama. And Lama puts it up, and it is good. A 3-point play by Amira Lama. Now Diana Kramer over to Arissa, to Erin Ta. Back over to Arissa, back over to Kramer. Kramer has a wide open spot, but it closes on her, and she did a good job getting rid of it. Gets it over to Pimentel, now over to Liamidi. Liamidi misses her 2-point shot, and it's rebounded by Tuiasopo. Tuiasopo gets it over to number 2, Lee, who gets it over to number 10, Sinclair for 2. As Pimentel trying to drive this one inside, it goes out of bounds and it was knocked out. No, it was a foul against number 10, Amelia Sinclair.
Team second.
As Erin Ta is going to take this one out, gets it over to Liamidi. Liamidi over to Kramer. Kramer, jumping, spinning shot, and it is missed. It is rebounded by Tuiasopo. Tuiasopo gets it over to number 30, Lama. Lama over to number 3, Church, and it is stolen away by Maisie Pimentel. She has it stolen away from her. Gets it over to Church, to Tuiasopo, to now Lee Uparessa. And back over to Church. Now Tuiasopo from underneath the nets, in and out of the basket. And it's rebounded by Ashley Emanuel, and she thought she had 2 points in her back pocket there, Tuiasopo. But it was all for naught. As Arissa gets it over to Erin Tom, now over to Maisie Pimentel. Pimentel underneath to Diana Kramer. Diana Kramer puts it up for 2, misses her shot. It was a good offensive play from her, as this is driven inside by Church, and she's going to get a 2-point shot there. 35-11, and this has been a tough outing so far for this Ohlone College side, as Pimentel has this one tipped away from her, tipped right back to her actually, and she's able to pick it up and get it back over to Kramer. Now a pass over to Liamidi, has some trouble, but Pimentel is able to get in there and keep possession for the Renegades as Emmanuel is going to drive this one inside, gets stolen away. It's knocked away by Liu Peressa. Great defense there. Underneath now to number 10, Sinclair. Sinclair, jumping, spinning shot, and she misses her shot, but she is fouled on the play, and it's called against number 5, Arissa Liamidi. It is her first and team second. Coming to the line now is going to be number 10, Amelia Sinclair.
For City College, this will be number 10, Amelia Sinclair. Sinclair shooting 2 free throws.
Coming into the game now for the Renegades is going to be Dana Prudente and Naomi Lacuzong, and coming out will be Erin Ta and Ashley Emmanuel. As a matter of fact, I actually think Erin Ta is actually injured. No, it's Diana Kramer. Diana Kramer is the one who came out of the game for the Renegades. My bad. I did not see Erin Ta there. She was blocked by my computer. And at the line, 1 for 2 for Sinclair. As this pass is tipped and stolen there by Deanna Mayfield, who just came into the game for the Rams, and passes it over to Jaden Rowan. Puts it up for 2, and it is 38-11. Erin Ta driving this one up the middle. She has it all the way here for a layup and 2. Great job by Erin Ta. She saw it the entire way. She had the whole entire court open to her and just absolutely gunned it all the way down to the basket. Nicolette
Number 33, Nicolette
Malangi. I had it narrowed down there for a second. Nicolette Malangi gets a 2 there for the Rams, and these are some really tough last names. I'm not gonna lie here. 40-13 is the Rams as Arissa Liamidi drives this one inside. She puts it up for 2, misses her shot. Now this is number 23, Leah Peressa for 2.
3, Tallow, Leah Peressa.
And this is just really, really tough now for the Renegades. They were up by 7 to start this game and now trail by 29 as Erin Ta from the wing gets a screen from Pimentel. Now gets it over to Pimentel. Pimentel, she's going to drive it inside, put it up for 2. What a job by Maisie Pimentel. Acting as support and then putting it up for a shot and getting 2 points there. Great job by Maisie. And she did it off balance as well. There's Deanna Mayfield. Almost had that one stolen away by Maisie Pimentel, but she's able to drive it inside for 2 points. 44-15 is the score. Dana to Maisie. Maisie back over to Dana. And Dana back over to Maisie. Maisie from a deep 3 from the corner hits it. Are you kidding me? Maisie Pimentel. What a job there by her. She's having pretty good offensive second quarter so far as that pass goes way out of bounds. And the Renegades are going to retake possession as Erin Ta is going to take it out. I'd like to see how much they're going to use Maisie now, knowing that she is heating up a little bit. 5 points in the last minute. As this pass is intercepted by Leo Peressa, she puts it up for 2 and hits it home.
Number 23, Tallow, Leo Peressa.
Dana to Liamidi. Liamidi back over to Ta. Ta to Liamidi. 24 seconds on the shot clock as Dana Prudente has it wide open for a 3-point shot. She misses it. Now Leo Peressa trying to put it up for 2, and it goes over to our grounds crew members over there, Josh and.
Foul on the play. That's on number 2, Erin Ta. That's going to be.
Erin Ta was called on a foul there.
Team's third.
As Ashley Emmanuel is going to come in, and coming out is going to be Maisie Pimentel. And Leah Peressa puts it up for 2. It is not good, and then she rebounds her own shot and puts it up for 2, and it is good. 56 seconds remaining here in the second quarter as Ashley gets it over to Dana. Dana to the left side to Erin Ta. Erin fakes it one way, now drives it inside herself, puts it up for 2, misses her shot. Rebounded by the Rams. This is number 24, Jaden Rowan. Rowan over to number 33, Nicolette. Nicolette to, that was, I believe, Amelia Sinclair. Correct me there, Coach Curran. Her hair is blocking the number, but
Last basket is good by number 20, Stacy Angel Haro. 3 points.
it is Stacy Angel Harno. So thank you there for that correction, Coach Curran. Her number was being blocked by all of us as the Renegades again have turned the ball over. Taking it is Jaden Rowan. Jaden, with 4 seconds on the clock, gets it over to number 20, Stacy. And it was a 2-point shot. And as we head to halftime, the score is 53-18.
2-point basket there. And that will put us at the end of the
Rams lead. We'll be back after 15 minutes. It is halftime, folks. All right, folks, we are back with second half action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. I'm Romano Galan, your broadcast announcer, and we hope you guys have been enjoying the stream so far. We got 2 more quarters of basketball action, women's basketball action, starting right now. So I'm out of breath, as I always am, running my behind back up here as Leah Meady has it and gets it over to Diana Kramer. Kramer to Lakuzong. Lakuzong puts it up for 2 and kind of airballs it a little bit. Gets it over to 24, Jaden Rowan. Rowan to number 10, Sinclair. Sinclair back over to Rowan. Rowan underneath to Leo Peressa, and Leo Peressa for 2.
Tallow, Leo Peressa.
Diana Kramer spinning her way to get open and find a pass to Lakuzong, gets it over to Ashley Emanuel. Now Ashley Emanuel to Lakuzong. Now Emanuel back over the middle, and it is intercepted by the Rams. Number 10, Amelia Sinclair. Sinclair puts it up for 2, and good defense there by Lakuzong as it goes out of bounds. Dana Prudente driving this one on the far right side, gets it over to Lakuzon. Lakuzon drives this one up the middle, fakes the shot and puts it up for 2. And now here's Amelia Sinclair. Sinclair over to number 30. That was Lama. It was picked up by the Rams on the rebound there. And now this is Sinclair from the left side wing, with Diana Kramer on her. Underneath to number 24, Rowan. And Rowan loses control. Gets over to number 30, Lama. And now back over to Sinclair. Sinclair to Lone. And Lone to Leah Peressa. Now over to number 21, Sierra. Now to 23, Leo Peressa. And that is 2. As Arissa Liamidi loses control of the basketball and it goes out of bounds, but the Renegades are going to keep possession. And now it is Dana Prudente takes it out and gets it over to Ashley Emanuel. Prudente now from the center gets it over to Emanuel. Emanuel having trouble with it. He's able to gain control, drive it back up the middle for 2, misses her shot, rebounded by Naomi Lakuzon, denied for a shot, puts it up again as she rebounded her own shot, and this time it's rebounded by Sierra Kalamatangi. And Kalamatangi puts it up for 2, misses her shot, and it's rebounded by Ashley Emanuel and passed over to Dana Prudente. 7:21 on the clock. Prudente going over to the left side wing, gets it over to Leah Meady, who's in the corner. Now fades over to the wing, gets it underneath to Emanuel. She's playing close to the paint. She's going to drive it inside, gets it over to Kramer, who's playing in the center. She drives it up the middle for 2 and cannot quite get it. 7 minutes on the clock here as a whistle blows, and it is a traveling. And taking it out is Arissa Liamidi. Gets it over to Dana Prudente. Now Prudente to Diana Kramer. Kramer from the corner. Gets it over to Prudente. Prudente driving it up the middle. And she puts it up for 2 and hits it home.
Prudente.
And Leah Peressa drives this one up the middle. She gets fouled by Ashley Emanuel, but is able to put it up for 2. And now for the 3-point play rather, will be Telo Leah Peressa.
And Leah, correction 23, Telo Leah Peressa.
And for the three-point play, it is no good. She rebounds it herself, puts it up for two, misses her shot. She rebounds it again, gets it over now to number 30, Lama. Lama to Leah Peressa, misses a shot again, this time finally rebounded by the Renegades. And it is Dana Prudente, who is denied at the line. Gets it over to Leah Peressa. And Tally, another shot for her. She has been unstoppable so far in this game. And Naomi getting a screen from Dana. Trying to drive this one inside. Now she plants her foot, gets it over to Emmanuel, hands it off to Kramer for three. What a play! This is now number 30, Lama. She gets it over to number 21, Kalamantangi. Kalamantangi gets it over to 24. That is Rowan. Kalamantangi now has it from Rowan, and she misses her shot. It's rebounded by Naomi Lakuzong, gets it over to Ashley Emanuel. Now wayward pass intended for Diana Kramer goes out of bounds. Knocked out by number 24, Rowan. 5 substitutions coming in now for the Rams. As on the takeout, this was intercepted by number 23, Tello Leah Peressa, and Leah Peressa gets it over to
Number 30.
Tuiasapo. And Sosopo has it for two.
That was number 35. Tuiasapo.
And now a pass over to Tuiasapo. She has it again for two.
35.
And Diana Kramer trying to get a pass off, and she gets it stolen from her again. This is Rihanna Lee. Rihanna Lee gets another 2 points.
Number 2, Rihanna Lee.
Checking into the game now. No, timeout. Checking into the game after the timeout for the Renegades. It's going to be Pimentel and Ty. It'll be a timeout for the Renegades as they trail by a score of 67-25, 42 points. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
And we are back with Ohlone College women's basketball action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. And I mean, this is just not really a game that the Renegades want to remember. I would definitely think that that is something that is going through the minds of these girls as they are entering back onto the court. And then we got City College and their bench players singing to the music that we are playing in our gym on the timeout, as this is taken out by Dana Prudente, intended for Aaron Taub by a pass by Kramer, and it's intercepted by the Rams. This pass goes wayward and out of bounds, so acts like that didn't really happen, and Dana Prudente is going to take this one back out. This pass goes wayward, and it's right into the hands of number 23, Talo Leah Peressa, and I believe she got it over to number 14. Yes, Diana Mayfield for 2 points there. 69-25 is the score. As Naomi Lakuzong gets it over to Diana Kramer. Kramer with a nice screen from Lakuzong puts it up for two, misses her shot. It's rebounded by Leah Peressa. Leah Peressa over to number 14, Deonna Mayfield. Deonna Mayfield over to Leah Peressa. Leah Peressa underneath to Tuiasapo, and Tuiasapo loses control of the ball, and it's given to the Renegades. Lakuzong looking for a pass, and she is going to be called for a foul there.
23, Naomi Lakuzong.
And it's her first and team second for Naomi Lakuzong. With 3:46 in the third quarter, the Rams lead, and Cameron Othico is going to come in for Dana Prudente for the Renegades. So your personnel for the Renegades: Diana Kramer and Cameron Othico, Aaron Tom, Maisie Pimentel, and Naomi Lakuzong. And Tuisapo trying to go for a three-point shot, misses her shot. It's rebounded by Leo Peressa, and Leo Peressa puts it up for 2. 71-25 as Aaron Ta has a wide open spot for 2, misses her shot. It was a rebound there by Tuisapo, and that was a wide open layup there. As Maisie Pimentel is able to force a turnover herself, though. And she is looking for a teammate here as she gets a screen from Lakuzong, spins inside, gets it over to Lakuzong, Lakuzong for 2.
Naomi Lakuzong.
Tuisapo gets a nice pass there from number 23, Leo Peressa. Score the basket there, and she is going to come to the line for a three-point play.
And that foul will be on number 3 for Ohlone.
And now for the three-point play, Tuisapo has it.
Number 3, Cameron Othico, and that's her first, and that's the team's third.
Now Aaron Ta to Maisie Pimentel. Pimentel over to Lakuzong. She gets denied there by Leo Peressa. Leo Peressa trying to knock it away. And before it went out of bounds, she was trying to pass it back to her teammates, but she stepped out herself, so Renegades will keep possession. Pimentel over to Lakuzong. Lakuzong for 2, misses her shot. Tuisapo has it. Gets it over to Church. Church driving this one inside. It is intercepted by Lakuzong. Lakuzong has Pimentel wide open, but she chooses not to pass it to her. Gets it over to Kramer for 3.
Kramer for 3.
74-40 as number 14, Dana Mayfield, drives this one up the middle for 2. Aaron Ta now has it for the Renegades. She drives this one up the middle, plants her foot, gets it over to Lakuzong. And Lakuzong underneath the net and puts it right in the hands of Deanna Mayfield. Mayfield over to Church. Church for 2.
Score the bucket, that's number 3, Tawasala Church.
And Diana Kramer going up for 2, puts it up, and she is fouled doing so. Misses her shot, and so she's going to come to the line for 2 shots.
That'll be Lee's first foul.
As Ashley Emanuel is going to come back into the game for the Renegades. Checking out will be Naomi Lakuzong. Kramer with her first of 2, good. Had a little talk with her about her Hungarian roots. Grew up in Budapest, Hungary. And learned that her she's basically out here by herself without any family as Tuisapo puts it up for 2. Tuiasa Sopo having herself a nice game as Pimentel has it. Pimentel driving it back the other way, loses control of the ball, and it's stolen away from her by Diana Mayfield. And Mayfield gets it over to number 3, Tuisapola Church. And Tuisapola Church gets it over to Ikuma, and Ikuma steps out of bounds. So Aaron Ta is going to have it and gets it over to Ashley Emanuel. Emanuel gets it underneath to Pimentel, but it was offline and into the hands now of the Rams. Picked up by number 2, Rihanna Lee. Rihanna Lee was looking to...
We got a foul on City College. It's on number 14.
Put it up for 2, and she missed it. It was a foul called against called against the Rams, Deanna Mayfield, and it is her first and team second. Aaron Taw to Ashley Emanuel. And Ash driving this one up the middle, putting it up for 2, and Tuiasapo steals that one away. Gets it over to Deanna Mayfield. Deanna Mayfield steps out of bounds again. So taking it out now will be Maisie Pimentel. 34 seconds on the clock. Pimentel gets it over to Ashley Emanuel, who gets it over to Aaron Taw. And Aaron going side to side here. She's trying to drive it now up the middle. She has a wide open spot, but it's knocked away there by number 5, Ikuma. And Ikuma gets it over to Lee, who gets it over to Church, and loses control of the ball, and now the Renegades have it. Maisie Pimentel to Aaron Taw. Aaron Taw for a deep 3 to end the quarter. Misses her shot. 80-31 is the score.
San Francisco City College, 80.
And we will be back in just a minute with fourth quarter action. We'll be back, folks.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right, because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
And starting the fourth quarter action here at Ohlone College Fremont campus, this is Armando Galan, your broadcast announcer tonight. And it's just been a rowdy. Apologies there. I had to mute the microphone because I needed to sneeze. I don't know what's up with my allergies today. As play re-enters as play returns back to the court, got a new player on the court for the Renegades. It's Lois Dang, number 4. Now to start play, it's going to be number 24, Rowan, getting it over to number 20, Angel Horo, and Angel Horo gets it over to number 33, Nicolette. Nicolette trying to put it up for 2 and misses her shot. It's rebounded by Ashley Emanuel. Now Aaron Taw driving it through the right side, gets it underneath to Ashley Emanuel. Emanuel puts it up for 2, misses her shot, goes out of bounds, and it's out on the Rams. And now Dana looking for a teammate, gets it over to Othiko. Othiko to Taw. Now Aaron Taw looking to find a spot here. Puts it up for 2, misses her shot, and it's rebounded by number 21, Kalamatangi. And Kalamatangi puts it up for 2 and hits it.
Number 24.
No, it is actually 24, Jaden Rowan, my bad. 9 minutes on the clock, and directly following this game, we have our men's City College of San Francisco Rams versus our men's Ohlone College Renegades. As Emanuel drives this one up the middle, puts it up for 2, misses her shot. Here's a question for you guys in the comments section. Are the Rams going to break the 3-digit threshold here? As Nicolette has it and puts it up for 2.
33.
They are 16 points away. We've seen them rattle off 16 points in about 3 minutes, so I wouldn't say that it is completely out of the question here for the Rams. They could definitely hit triple digits, and that would really hurt the psyche for this Ohlone College team. As that was a good pass over to Aaron Taw, gets it over to Othiko, and Ohlone misses her shot. It's rebounded by number 20, Angel Haro, and Angel Haro gets it over to number 3, or is that? It is number 13, Kylie Sumi
For City College.
for 3.
Kaylee Sumi.
And it's actually Kaylee, so thank you there for that, Coach Curran. Dana Prudente trying to put a shot up here, and she misses her shot. It's rebounded by Kaylee. And Sumi driving this one up the middle, putting it up for 2, misses her shot. Rebounded by Dana Prudente, gets it over to Erin Ta. 7:27 on the clock. As Ta gets it over to Ohlone. Ohlone to Emmanuel. Emmanuel putting it up for 2, misses her shot. It's rebounded by number 24, Rowan, as she loses control as Ohlone bumped into her. And it gets picked up by the Renegades as Prudente stutter steps a little bit and gets it over to Ohlone. Ohlone trying to put it up for 2, and she's denied by Nicolette there. It goes out of bounds. Now Dana Prudente taking it herself, gets it over to Lois Dang. Lois for 3, misses her shot. And it is going to be Rams basketball here. With 6:50 on the clock. It is going to be Stacy Angel Harrell, gets it over to number 13, Sumi, loses control. Nicolette able to pick it up for the rebound there, gets it over to number 21, Kalamatangi, and Kalamatangi. She had herself a little bit of trouble with that one, but it's able to bounce in for her. Erin Ta driving this one up the middle, fakes it over to Lois Dang, and it goes out of bounds. Checking into the Renegades, or for the Renegades now, 5 different players: Maisie Pimentel, Diana Kramer, Talin Yankish, Naomi Lakuzong, and Arissa Liamidi. Because it really just doesn't matter at this point. Just looking to expire the time on the clock and get out of here. The Renegades, I imagine they probably don't want to give up 11 more points. So I imagine that that's what they're probably playing for right now, as there was a foul against Sierra Kalamatangi, and it is her first foul and team first. And coming to the line now is going to be Naomi Lakuzong. Joining us for the men's game, which will be happening at 7 p.m. is going to be my broadcast colleague, Mr. Johan Lopez. You want to say hi real quick, Johan? This mic right here.
Yo, how we doing? Not looking too good right now, but hey, positivity, am I right?
Yeah, positivity.
It's a long season, as long as they're having fun, you know?
Exactly. And Naomi Lakuzong was 0 for 2 at the line, and the Rams having a little bit of trouble here as Maisie Pimentel is forcing the issue, as she always ever does. And that is one thing that always remains a constant. Maisie Pimentel having herself a quietly good defensive game here for the Renegades, even though, unfortunately, it's really going to just go for naught. As Nicolette gets it over to number 24, Rowan over to Kaylee. Kaylee misses her 3-point shot. And the Renegades are going to take possession, 5:56 on the clock.
All right, Mondo, let me ask you a question. What's the summary of this game so far?
I
don't know if they heard that.
I mean, I can't really say much. I mean, the summary is just that, you know, there's not enough attention to detail with the Renegades. I mean, a lot of the points that you see put up were put up because the Renegades were just simply passing the ball to the Rams.
Okay, so ball movement is a factor in this game so far.
Oh yeah, definitely. Ball control, ball movement.
Okay.
And also discipline, I would say.
Okay.
However, I don't want to say too much because I am still a fan of these girls at the end of the day, but got to be critical. Got to be a little critical here and there.
This is not too easy, you know. Yeah. These are student athletes. There's a turnover by number 15, Kramer.
Yep.
But you know, it's still impressive. You know, This is a really good team. San Francisco City College is known for both men's and women's sports to put up D1 caliber athletes.
Exactly. Here's Mayfield now as Mayfield gets it over to Kaylee, and Kaylee gets it over to St. Clair. Back over to Kaylee, now to Nicolette. Nicolette to Mayfield. Mayfield on the far corner for three. Misses her shot, and it's rebounded by Maisie Pimentel. And I'm going to check my partner in here with his own microphone.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
And here, you take this headset right here.
Sure.
There we go. Marissa Liamidi driving this inside, gets it over to Kramer. Kramer misses her three-point shot, and it's rebounded now by number 10, Sinclair. And Sinclair puts it up for two, misses her shot. Naomi Lakuzong driving it over the middle. Nicolette is the only one there.
Ooh, and one.
And she took the brunt of that hit there from Nicolette, as Lakuzong is going to come to the line now for two.
That was a great drive, actually. She really had to sacrifice her body for that, and she's going to earn some free throws right here.
This will be number 20.
4:34 on the clock, as it was Nicolette's first foul in team second. And she's going to get two shots. Let's see what she has to say about it.
All right, in your opinion, who's the player of the game so far?
As Lakuzong hits her first. I would say, honestly, Talaliu Uparesa, she has been unstoppable so far in this game. And, I mean, really, as Naomi Lakuzong hits her second of two, really, I mean, most of these girls on this Ram squad, you can make a case for. I mean, here goes Breonna Mayfield, as Mayfield, or sorry, Deonna Mayfield, as she was going up for a two-point shot there, she gets fouled. She's had a great game herself. Nicolette has come up with some huge defensive plays. Tulia Sasapo has had a really good game as well. I mean, you could really have your pick.
Yeah, this team looks deep.
As Mayfield hits her first of two. And so the Rams are now in the 90. Now for a second of two, it is good. I'm going to check their scores here. The most points that I see scored for the Rams is 102 points. That was scored against Las Positas College. You're my friends if you score 102 against Las Positas.
Oh, yeah. Las Positas is a great college. Always a great matchup when Ohlone plays them.
Marissa over to Lakuzong. Lakuzong for two. Misses her shot, and it's rebounded by number 20, Stacy Angel Haro. We got 4 minutes on the clock. It must seem like an eternity as this game is just dragged along if you're a Renegade. And Marissa Liamidi able to force a turnover there. And she had herself good numbers there, but she decides to pivot back and get it over to Maisie Pimentel. And Pimentel is going to fade it over to the right side. Going to fade it to the wing, hand it off to Liamidi. Liamidi from the corner for a three, misses her shot. 3:33 on the clock. And Angel Haro puts it up for two, misses her shot. And now Mayfield over to number 10, Sinclair. Sinclair over to number 3, Church. And that was a pass over to number 20, Angel Haro, and it was forced, a turnover forced by the Renegades.
Although these Lady Renegades are down by a lot, they're still, giving their best efforts. Obviously, it's not fun when they're losing by more than, I can't do math because I'm not a math major, 60-something points. They're still putting their all out on the court, which is mad respect for them.
And with a timeout on the court, we'll take a timeout ourselves. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
All right, and we are back on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. Johan Lopez, Armando Galan here with you. As Maisie Pimentel took it out, Arissa Liamidi is going to drive this one inside, gets it over to Naomi Lakuzong, who's in the paint. Lakuzong having trouble with it, gets it over to Diana Kramer in the far left side. Kramer gets it over to Arissa Liamidi. Liamidi loses control. It goes out of bounds, and possession is going to be kept for the Renegades. And now Arissa Liamidi to Pimentel, and it seemed like everybody kind of forgot that the play had started. And Pimentel couldn't quite take advantage of it, but she's able to rebound a three-point shot by Diana Kramer there. And a whistle is blown for a substitution. I believe they are resetting the clock.
Clock issues everywhere, and no matter what level sports. Professionals, D1, D2, D3, and community college.
And the game clock was reset to 2 minutes and 40 seconds, so here we go. Pimentel is going to take it out for the Renegades. She needs to get rid of it here. Gets it over to Lakuzong on a dangerous pass. Great job by Lakuzong. Spins and puts it for two.
Oh, that was a great distribution in Lakuzong, and she just finished it. Absolute perfection in that play.
And that was your dubbed double queen over there.
Double queen. There you go.
For those of you that watched the Ohlone Tri-City News over the last semester, you guys would know what that means.
Double queen. That was a fun semester. So if you guys want to, learn and experience the TV news, Tri-City News.
Yeah, Amelia Sinclair is going to come to the line to shoot two. The foul was called against Ohlone College number 5. That is Arissa Liamidi. It's her third and team third rather. And Sinclair misses her first free throw and misses her second. Rebounded by Naomi Lakuzong. 2:19 on the clock. So Lakuzong gets a screen from Pimentel, drives it up the middle, loses control, and it goes out of bounds. So possession for the Rams. With 2:10 on the clock, 91-35, Rams lead. This pass goes underneath to number 20. That was Angel Haro. She put up a shot, had to contour her body in an awkward position as she was off balance there, tossing it from her back almost. Misses the shot, and it's rebounded by the Renegades. Naomi Lakuzong with Mayfield on her. Looking for a spot, gets it over to Lois Dang. Lois to Diana Kramer, back over to Lakuzong. Lakuzong puts it up for 2, misses her shot, rebounded by Arissa. No, rebounded by number 20, Stacy Angel Haro. And Stacy driving it the other way, 1 minute 30 seconds on the clock. To Asola Church, over to number 5, Kayla for 3.
Score the bucket.
Yeah, she was wide open.
5, Kayla.
94-35, and 1 minute and 7 seconds before this game expires here, and we head to the men's game, which will happen at 7 o'clock.
1 minute remaining.
As Maisie Pimentel loses control of the ball, and it goes out of bounds, but it's called out on the Rams as they were the last one to touch it there. And the City College men's basketball team starting to file in, and one of their 7-foot giants has entered the building as well. And these guys are huge. It's going to be a physical game tonight. It's going to be a fun game tonight, especially. It's not every day that the top team in the state comes knocking at your door. Diana Kramer passing it out of bounds to Mayfield.
City College was featured on Netflix in Last Chance U. They're like, Last Chance U is pretty much talk about like JUCO and all that, and East Los Angeles is their main team in discovering, and East Los Angeles last year played against this City College team, and they got absolutely dominated by this team. It was very fun watch. If you haven't seen it, Last Chance U.
I actually have not kept up with Last Chance U. I probably should, being a JUCO product myself.
Yeah, there's football, but now there's basketball season, and it's the Los Angeles team, and it seems like they are a rival. Like everyone picked these two to match up in the California State finals.
Diana Kramer is going to come to the line. The Hungarian Budapest-born Ohlone College women's basketball player. She comes to the line for a second of two. She misses it. It's rebounded by Naomi Lacuzon. The foul was called against number 14, Deonna Mayfield. It is her second and team third. With 40 seconds on the clock, the Renegades have possession, and Maisie Pimentel loses control, and it goes out of bounds. 38.8 seconds on the clock. There's an 8-second difference from shot clock to game clock, as this will likely be the Rams' last possession of the game. Deonna Mayfield has it, gets it over to number 14. No, yes, that is number 10. Gets it over to 3 now, back over to 20. Not a number 5, Ikuma passing it out of bounds, gets it tipped by one of the Renegades. I believe it was Naomi Lacuzon there on the play. And it goes out of bounds on her. Now Deonna Mayfield to number 3, Church. Church driving it up the middle for 2 and hits it home. Looks like it is going to do it. The Renegades probably going to put up one last shot here. And Lacuzon did not have enough time to do so. And that'll do it. 96-36. A 60-point win for the Rams. Unbelievable there. They played with some fire, some ferocity, whatever you would like to say. They came here with it, and they showed it. And for the Renegades, this is back to the drawing board as they fall to 5-15.
Hey, they finished strong there, though. There was a lot of ball movement from the City College team, and they still held their ground, So there's nothing to be ashamed of. Obviously, it's terrible to lose this way, but, hey, we can all learn from something from our mistakes,
Exactly. And don't go anywhere yet, folks. We'll be back in 35 minutes with men's basketball action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. If you like Johan Lopez, he'll be here for the entirety of the game. And so will I. It's going to be fun. Top-ranked team in the state against an Ohlone College squad desperately needing an upset. We'll be back in 30 minutes.